Hello.
Change of scenery today.
Yes, and we've got a couple of important dates to go in your diary should you be wanting to work on our projects in the future, very, very soon in the future. But let me just take you back a couple of months. So a couple of months ago, I finished this and people were saying, where do we get the yarn for that? And so me and Mrs. Smith, we started making up yarn packs, and we started making up yarn packs for a lot of our knits, and people were buying the yarn packs, and they were the kits to make things, but also these yarn packs, you can buy them individually. And it was about 2 months ago, and we were inundated. All we were doing, I wasn't getting any knitting done, I wasn't getting any painting done, I wasn't designing anything, Mrs. Smith wasn't filming anything. All we were doing, spending our time just winding mini balls.
The stash, though.
It's got the stash down, and the last of it is available in the Etsy shop. And if you wait to the end of this video, I'll tell you again what the code is so that you can get a 20% discount on what's in our Etsy shop. So we thought at the time, look, we're not getting any of our other things done that we want to do. We've just turned into like a yarn sales business, which isn't what we really intended ever to do. So we thought, well, what we need to do is find somebody, and we wanted to find somebody locally, and we wanted to find somebody that made gorgeous yarn. So we found a dyer, and weirdly enough, it's Gorgeous Caroline from Gorgeous Yarns. And so we asked Caroline if we could start to put together kits. And so we've been working on 2 kits for now. So the first one is the Bluebird blanket, which is going to be a shawl, a Bluebird shawl kit. So we've been working on that.
In this new colourway.
In the new colourway, well, I'll hold these up because they're more squidgy.
Yeah, squidgy.
So in the new colourway, and that is Starling's Wing and Clotted Cream. So it's quite appropriate for Bluebird with Starling's Wing. And so I am at the moment, if you go down there, you can see, I'm at the moment working on the how-to video. So it's like a knit along, which is going to be starting in January. So you'll be able to buy these kits, and the date that you need to look out for these kits, because they are going to be limited numbers, because Caroline is a hand dyer. These are naturally dyed blue face Leicester, and the date that they're going to be released in limited numbers. If you want to do the knit along, beginning in the middle of January, I'm filming it every day at the moment so that you can knit along with me in January. The date for that is the 11th of November. And the second thing that we've been working on with Caroline is a new version of our St Albans scarf. Now the St Albans scarf is something make a lovely present for somebody who, say a Christmas present for somebody who's just learning to knit or just learning to knit farewell. Because the idea behind this is that there are very few rows of farewell, just enough to get you going, just enough to get you started. If the whole thing was farewell, you would get completely bogged down, you'd never get it finished. And I know from when I started knitting farewell that what you need to do is knit something fast and just have these little drops of farewell. So but we have renamed it for the Gorgeous Yarn kits, and it's going to be called the St Ives scarf, and the date that they are going to be coming out is the 4th of November. And the colours, so I can get the phone to work, can you see that? I mean, I don't know if the light's going to work.
That's fine.
So I haven't actually got a set of the colours yet, but that's the colours. But also with those, I think you're going to get the Clotted Cream as well.
And
so
it's mini skeins.
They're mini skeins, so it's a set of mini skeins, and that will come with a pattern to knit the St Ives scarf. So the pattern will be slightly changed from the old St Albans scarf. There are still packs available for the St Albans scarf this scarf in our Etsy shop. And if you want the I'll do the code now. So the viewers discount code at the moment, and this is running till the end of the month, so it's 20% off. And I'm Gary Ray Smith. We'll put the link below, but I'm Gary Ray Smith on Etsy, and the viewers discount code is viewers only, all one word, all uppercase. So if you use that at checkout, you'll get 20% off. So that's exciting.
So
and
St Ives is a good name for it because of the gorgeous colours, coastal colours.
The coastal colours, and I think that's what Cornish coastal colours is what Caroline calls that set of colours. And they're
gorgeous.
all hand dyed, and they're absolutely beautiful. And well, as soon as we get a set of those, we'll show
But
you
it
them
won't
to
be
you.
on Etsy, that's that kit.
No, it's all going to be, because this is the problem. Our Etsy, it got crazy, and we were just making yarn kits all day, and it's not what we want to do. So we found someone to help us with that, and Caroline's agreed to do that.
So it will be on Caroline's.
It will be on Caroline's
website.
She's Gorgeous Yarns. We'll put a link to Caroline's website on this as well, Joe, if you remember. So there'll be a link down below. And the other thing that we wanted to talk about is yesterday I was talking about it's under your arm there. Let's have a look.
Sorry.
It's all right. I was talking about how you carry colours if you wanted to do 100 colours in a row, and I was like, well, you wouldn't have 100, you wouldn't be carrying 100 colours, you only need to carry 2 colours at a time. And I got a message from Brodinarat, and the message is, and when I work in the flat, question mark.
Block of flats.
Could be a block
Loose
of flats. Don't know, but it's weird because that message was actually on Instagram, not on the YouTube video. So I don't know why that would mean. Maybe they weren't signed into YouTube. I don't know. Yes. And then the second question, and when a motif is in more than one color, so that I don't get any background color in between the color changing.
Lost
Okay.
in translation, do you reckon?
It could be. I mean, it's just the way that it's written sounds slightly aggressive, maybe.
Yeah,
but it might be that
it.
it's somebody has written it in. It might be an auto translator, or that's English isn't their first language. So the answer to the first one is when I knit it in the flat. So they're talking about. So I was showing you yesterday how you knit it in the round. If you knit it in the flat, and also if you've got this issue with a motif is more than one colour, you would probably be using intarsia, not stranded colour work. But if I was working in the flat, and I am working in the flat, so this is how I'm working it now. So I'm knitting the pink and carrying the purple, and then knitting the purple and carrying the pink, and then I stop carrying the pink there and leave the pink, and then I pick up the blue and I knit the purple, carry the blue, knit the blue, carry the purple, knit the purple, carry the blue, come back with the blue and purple, and at that point I change the blue back to pink, and I'm carrying the pink, and then I'm knitting the pink and carrying the purple. So it's just like in tarsia, you just pick it back on your way through when you're knitting flat. So that was the first question. The second question is, and when a motif is more than one colour, so that I don't get any background colour. Now I kind of understand the question, but it's obvious to me. Maybe it's not obvious to everyone. Right, okay, so there is a motif. Say it's, I don't know what it is, right? But say it's a two colour motif. So this is your background colour. Background colour, background colour. Okay, and that's red and that's green. And the background colour is blue. Okay, so at this point I'm carrying blue. No, sorry, I'm knitting blue and carrying red. And I come along here and I'm knitting blue and I'm carrying red, and at this point I'm knitting red and I'm carrying blue, and I stop here and I get rid of the blue and I pick up the green, and I'm knitting the red and carrying the green. I get to here and I'm knitting the green and carrying the red, and I get to here and I'm, oh no, sorry, so
Missed a bit.
I missed a bit. So when I get to here, I swap the colour that I'm carrying over to the blue, so that when I get to there, I'm knitting the blue with the green. So does that make sense?
Don't know what the question was.
You don't know what the question was.
Don't
You couldn't
understand.
really understand the question. Okay, so hopefully that's answered the question. Is there anything else, Joey?
No, I've got some Star Trek, lovely J.J. Abraham
Light
going
across
through.
me.
Yeah, it's rather nice.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I think we're okay for today now.
Okay,
Because
and then tomorrow, what we're going to do tomorrow, I did intend to talk more about my start for this, although I'm not going to show you exactly what I've done. Oh, excuse me, I will be showing you a bit of my progress, and so that will be tomorrow. And don't forget, it's viewers only in the Etsy shop, all uppercase, no gap, and that will give you a 20% discount at checkout. And it's bye from me and bye from Joey.
Bye.
Bye.